This is the Southside School of Financial Freedom Market Report and Cash Flow Account Update for the week ending June 21st, 2025. The market finished flat this week. The Dow Jones Industrial Average increased 0.08% on Friday and was up 0.02% for the week. The S&P 500 decreased minus 0.22% on Friday and was down minus 0.15% for the week. The Nasdaq decreased minus 0.51% on Friday, but was up 0.21% for the week. Although the market was volatile, during the week it actually ended flat. But that doesn't really matter to me because no matter what the market does, I get cash flow from Bitcoin. And Bitcoin was down minus 2.04% this week, which was pretty bad, but that doesn't really matter either because I generate cash flow from Bitcoin no matter what Bitcoin does. I make cash flow off of Bitcoin's volatility, and we know that Bitcoin is ultimately volatile. My goal is to generate at least $500 per week in cash flow or income, which is $2,000 per month from selling options on Bitcoin stocks and or ETFs. I created a watch list I use to help me select which options of Bitcoin stocks and or ETFs that I may want to sell. Looking at my watch list, you can see that almost everything was down on Friday, but the strongest performer on the list was Cipher Mining Incorporated, ticker symbol CIFR in the first column. It was down minus 0.52% on Friday, but increased 1.88% for the week. Cipher Mining Incorporated is a technology company that develops and operates industrial scale Bitcoin mining data centers. They have 4 mining centers in Texas. One is wholly owned, while the other 3 are partially owned. Cipher also operates a 2.8 gigawatt pipeline across 7 additional sites in Texas. This week, I generated cash flow from selling 6 different option contracts that range from $50.34 to $235.34. I received a total of $706.04 for the 6 options contracts. Here are the sales from my account. Sorry, you can't see exactly what I sold. My cash flow goal for 2025 is $30,000. Yes, that is more than $2,000 per month, and that's because I'm sure I will continue to beat my weekly and monthly cash flow goals. So far, I'm about 2 months ahead of schedule. With this system, the cash flow money is free and clear. You can take it out of your account and spend it or leave it in to build your cash balance and or invest it. What do you think I should do with my $706.04 this week? I will probably take it out. I still have credit card bills to pay. This strategy is guaranteed to produce cash flow immediately and every week that it is applied. However, it does not guarantee the amount of cash flow from week to week, nor the value of your account. The amount varies and the account value varies. For example, this week, the cash flow amount increased from the prior week. Last week versus this week. And my total account value decreased minus 0.67%. What's the catch? Knowledge. Specifically, you have to understand option contracts. Though there are many ways to use options, in fact, there are hundreds of different option strategies that people have come up with. I employ one of the easiest strategies, one that guarantees me income every week. It is very simple, it's very easy, and it is known by people who trade options. I only found out recently that it actually has a name. Do you know what the strategy is called? My way of applying this strategy, though, is a bit different from how others apply it. I do some things differently. For example, I employ an inventory management and momentum technique. I never close and I never roll. My way is much easier than what I've heard other YouTubers say. They use a lot of math to explain what you can do, the contingencies, and they talk about maximizing gains. I keep it simple and straightforward. I don't try to maximize anything. I take what the market gives me, which is at least $500 per week, based on my inventory management and momentum system. Before you try to understand this strategy or any strategy you get from YouTube, I think you need to read a book or two or three to gain foundational knowledge about stocks and options. Fortunately, there are hundreds, actually thousands of books available to you for free at the library, or you can buy them cheaply online. Most books are designed to inform you generally and not specifically. There are, however, a few how-to books that show you specifically what to do. Whether they are general or specific, most books should help you change your mindset, which is the first step. I am not showing you exactly how I use options. It should be good enough to understand that I sell options related to Bitcoin. I don't buy options. There are plenty of people, traders, and financial institutions that buy options. I get money from the options I sell. This is why cash flow is guaranteed. Selling options is a lot easier than selling anything else. For one, I don't have to advertise. There is no marketing costs. I don't have to search for or find buyers. If you understood the U.S. financial system, you would know that the buyers are built into the system. There is no customer acquisition costs. The only cost that I incur is a commission fee, and you can see that that fee is usually about 66 cents per sale. Are there any drawbacks? I want you to tell me. I want you to challenge me. The purpose of my videos is to report and show you the proof of getting guaranteed income and as I receive it, not afterwards. I hope that you are motivated enough to do your own research, read, watch YouTube videos, discuss with a trusted and knowledgeable person, and see what they have to say. If they don't know what I'm talking about, then that's the wrong person to be talking to. They simply don't know enough. In the meanwhile, check back each week to see how much cash flow or income I generate and to see whether or not I meet my cash flow goals. And please like, share, subscribe. Thank you.